Uh, uh, I'm here with Pastor Natron Curtis. He ministers at the well. So just so I want to set up the scene over here. This is just like an extraordinary moment. It's 4:30 in the morning. Zach's sleeping out, and so Sue is sleeping in his room right now because I'm keeping up all hours of the night and also got a little bit of a dry cough. So I wanted her to sleep, and so I'm over here in our bedroom alone with the fire going. And I've just listened to um, uh, Pastor Curtis likes to be called PC. His friends call him
Yes.
PC. And so I want to actually introduce to PC, but he just texted me this incredible, I don't know if you can see this song over here. And so I listened to this song this morning, and it just like, oh my God, PC, it just like nourishes my soul. And
Yes.
and so I called him because I know he's ministering, in his church. He's giving me about 5 or 10 minutes. He's blessing me sometime to get up for church this morning. And but I said, hey, can we shoot a video? And would you permit me? You've blessed me with the song. Um, would you do me the honor of allowing the song to bless you listening here, So I want to bless you. I don't want to only hold the song for me.
Yeah.
I want to allow PC song to bless you. So PC,
Wow.
can you just provide some context for that? Because as a minister, you bless so many people. And I
Oh
have
man, thank you.
you're about to go into a global ministry over here. Okay, so you're going into a global ministry. So preach away. Okay.
Oh man, this is absolutely an amazing moment. And as you said, raw and unexpected. It's seven, a little after 7 a.m. here. And
Oh,
I'm getting ready, just preparing for today's, messaging things and get the text message for you to call. And now this moment. So Dr. Dan and I met through Exchange, and Exchange organization, of course, changed my life. And just so happened, as God would have it, we ended up in a one-on-one interview. And during this one-on-one interview, I mean, the sparks just flew. The connection, right? The connection was
I love
made.
you, my
I
brother.
mean, and
I
it was
love you. I love you.
unexpected. And we knew we had to continue the conversation. And so we exchanged, contact numbers, and then got on a Zoom. And as a pastor, pastoring here in Gainesville, Florida, the church is known as the Well, and it's based on John chapter 4, when Jesus meets the woman at the well, and that just transformative encounter, and how it broke all rules, how it went beyond religion, how it was so rooted in relationship, and it was a powerful moment. And I was telling him about that, and leading the church during a pandemic has been one of the most stressful, challenging, because shepherd and the sheep are scattered. One of the messages that I've shared during this time is scattered but not shattered, and how we could be all separated or in different places. And I use the image of a bicycle with pieces, all the pieces of the bicycle just spread out through, on the ground. And I said, even though the pieces are shattered, they're not together. That's still a bicycle. All it needs is the pieces to be put together again.
Yeah.
So even though we're separated, there's still unity, or the possibility for unity that we have. And so in that Zoom call, Dr. Dan, Dr. D call him, shared with me personal prayer. And well, I felt it was a personal prayer. And what I want to do, I shared with him. I felt in my spirit, I felt in my heart to share with him a song that I've never shared with anybody. It was a song just between me and God that I would sing for me personally. But in that moment, I felt it. So watching the preview for just recently Zoom that was recorded, I mean, not Zoom, but the conscious leadership facilitation, it just fell on my heart to send him that recording, knowing that, you're going to start treatment soon, knowing, things going on, but just seeing your strength, seeing your joy, seeing your life, I want you to have that gift from me. So I called my friend at J-Link Studios. His name is Justin Thomas. And we went in at 12:30. I haven't told you this part, Doc.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
We
Wow.
went in at 12:30, p.m. And 7 hours later,
Wow.
that song was recorded. So it's only like a 5-minute song. But
Wow.
that 5 minutes took 7 hours to produce because we produced it from zero. All I had was just the melody that I, sung to you that day on Zoom. But he put the music behind it, but the beats and everything, and produced it, mixed it, mastered it. And those who know anything about, studio work, it's still rough because I'm not a singer. I'm a preacher.
Yeah, well, hey, I said I don't quite know how you up level that because
Yeah.
the vibe of the channel is raw and
Yeah.
real,
Yeah.
and actually it's really your heart that comes through. Your heart,
Oh man.
your heart, the heart that actually your heart feeds your vocal cords. I mean, that's what
Yes.
I and it flows. Like I actually had that feeling of it flowing through me.
Yes.
Can you do you just want to just share the words of the song just before they hear the
So,
melody? And by the way, before we do that, I just also want all of you listening because uh, I just want to also mention PC has very generously gone into the studio for 7
yeah.
hours, and it's a
Yeah.
very personal message to me. So I just also want you to honor his copyright and his, you know, however we frame that. I mean, his royalty on that. I,
Yeah.
I don't know how we frame it. So I'm going to put like that disclaimer and ask
Oh man.
that you send me some language for that as well. But I want to
Yes.
acknowledge your essentially your artistic license
Thank you.
around this,
Wow.
and then I'm going to take the audio track, and because we're over here on YouTube,
Yes.
PC has given me permission to
Yes.
actually find some. I will go in and I'll find some royalty-free video of a river flowing, and I just want to know that that's on me, the
Yeah.
music is on him. So if it doesn't jive, if the video doesn't jive with the music,
Yeah.
please close your eyes. Please close your eyes and listen to the music. In fact, I would
Yeah.
actually encourage you to close your eyes anyway
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to actually drink the song to the
Oh wow.
depths of your soul.
Yes. And there is, there is a part in the song, and it's so faint. I put it in there. I was hidden in there. Like I said, man, my shout out to Justin Thomas and J-Link Studios because he really allowed me to and helped me express my heart. I told him the story and why I was doing it. And he's like, man, don't give me $1. Because I went in willing to, pay him because I knew the work that it takes to do stuff like this. Especially, like I said, I text him Saturday morning and was like, hey man, I have an idea. And he was like, come on over. Let's make it happen. Meet me at the studio. Let's make it happen. And then of course, 7 hours later, we're sitting there like in just blown away. Like
Okay,
this actually happened.
well, let's do him the favor. I want you to also send me some links to your
Oh
ministry,
wow.
your
Yeah.
church. I'm going to put that in the description below.
Okay.
And is it
That's
did you say it was J-Link?
yeah, J-Link Studios.
Okay, so send and I'm imagining it's Jay's your buddy.
Yeah, Jay's my buddy.
Okay,
Jay's my
so,
friend.
so let us do him the honor of actually putting a link down here for
That's amazing, Dr. D. It's amazing.
well, just what I want to do is you bless us, and
Yeah.
I want to shine a light on who's ever coming to the channel and bless them too. So
What
I want to bless you. So
let me share the words to the song, and we'll make sure that happens because this all started because I don't want it to be a thank you. And I know this is a moment, and this is a moment, like you said, we should share with the world. And but this was really from my heart to you. But hey, as always, you're serving humanity, and you're serving humanity well. So the words of the song are flow through me,
Mm.
flow through me. Let the river of your presence flow through me. Destiny, eternity. Let the river of your presence flow through me. A simple song, but oftentimes we forget, and I had forgot at that moment in serving. You know what? It's not about me. There's a greater purpose, there's a greater power. I'm not alone. I
Mm.
am safe. I am loved. And singing that song to you, and you helping me to see that and reconnect me with that, shifted immediately. And that question you asked, about what's needed of me now. Ah, okay. So anyway, I wanted you to have that, and I can just imagine you in meditation, or you sitting, or even going through treatment. I wanted you to have that song from my heart, just to say, hey, that this is not the medicine. No, we're living, man. That river is still flowing. The well is still deep. God is an inexhaustible source that we can always draw from. So flow through me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Thank you for giving me ongoing nourishment on this journey. That is like the deepest nourishment. When you talk about, of all the medicines I'm going to be getting, chemo,
Yeah.
radiation therapy, when I listen to that song, that's going to be the deepest medicine of them all.
Yes.
That's going to be the deepest medicine of all. So my brother, I just
That was my prayer, man.
I love and I appreciate you from the depths of my soul. And I just, how do you usually close your services? Because when you close your services, I feel that, we've actually been not only in the ministry with each other, but
Right.
the global ministry. And I'm just very
Yeah.
mindful every time I do one of these interviews that I'm also
Yes.
talking to you listening over here. So how can we close the call in
All right.
honors the way you close your services?
Well, the service is always closed with some type of call to action. And
Beautiful.
this simple call to action is going to be allowing, challenging you, calling you, asking you to open up your heart and allow that river. John 4, Jesus said that I'll be in you, a well of living water, the divine presence, the power of God in you, inexhaustible, always accessible, flowing up, springing up into eternal and everlasting life. So I challenge you today. I challenge you at this moment. I don't care what you're going through, circumstance, situation, make room for the river to flow through you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lots of love. Lots of love. Lots of love.
Lots of love.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for this opportunity.
Okay.
It is,
Well,
like I say, this is so raw and real, man. But I
yeah.
thank you. This is because this
Well,
wasn't planned. This is
this
just
wasn't
like,
planned. This wasn't planned, but it was a moment that counted. This is a moment that counts. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you, my brother.
I love you too. I love you too.